Before COVID happened, Kenya Post Office used to be like my go-to method for shipping items from Kenya, especially to the United States. I even used to talk so much about shipping with the Kenya Post Office as the most viable way to ship your item. But today I am here to tell you that do so at your own risk. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're watching. If you're new here, welcome, karibu. My name is Eva Mtali, and on this channel we talk about all things making money online, side hustle opportunities, and business opportunities that you can start online. So if any of these topics sound exciting to you, then you want to hit the subscribe button below. And once you have done so, you want to smash the notification bell as well, so that every single time I post a new video, you do not miss out. So without much further ado, in today's video, I'm going to talk about why I no longer use Kenya Post Office to ship my Etsy products and why I think you should also stop using them. If you have been following the rest of my Etsy series, then you probably are already aware of what Etsy.com is. So Etsy.com is basically an online platform that brings together people who make handmade products with those who are interested in buying this handmade products. As somebody who is interested in promoting my African culture up and about, I decided to start selling African Maasai jewelry as well as kiondo baskets on the Etsy.com platform beginning in October of 2017. So I've been on the platform for about 3 years now, and everything was going on well. I even used to talk so much about shipping with the Kenya Post Office as the most viable way to ship your items, especially the little value items such as jewelry. We're talking about earrings, we're talking about waist beads and stuff like that. And if you check this video up here, I actually even mentioned Kenya Post Office as one of the cheapest methods that you can use to ship your Etsy items or whatever items those are you'd want to ship from Kenya to the rest of the world. And this was for my handmade products, the jewelry, the earrings, necklaces, waist beads, and the lower ticket items, because their costs were affordable. And it did make sense for most of my clients, for example, to buy an earring worth $5 and ship it via courier such as DHL, which was a little on the pricier side. But wait until COVID happened, right? And since the airport stopped functioning, so somehow the post offices also started having delays, and eventually they stopped shipping items, especially the Kenya Post Office. So I actually stopped shipping for almost 7 months of 2020. I never made any shipments by post office because they said they were no longer shipping items. And then I think it was in September, thereabout, August, September of 2020, when the airports were opened, especially the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport was opened, and the post office said, now we are welcoming you back, you can start shipping with us. So I went back and I let my clients know that now we are actually going to start shipping again using the post office. So we are ready to start selling the lower ticket items such as earrings, necklaces, waist beads, and the like. And the sales started coming in, the orders started coming in, and I started sending my shipments. But within 3 to 4 weeks, usually before COVID, the items would arrive wherever part of the world the items were being dispatched to. But post-COVID, for some reason, I started getting a lot of complaints. Most of the customers, 2 months, 3 months, they were not getting their items. And this really affected my business, especially from Kenyans. They would not hear anything about the post office, and I started getting bad reviews. one of the customers actually gave me a very bad review, and my Etsy rating moved from 5-star all the way to 3-star, and I'm really struggling to bring it back. So I have so far managed to bring it back to 4-star, and that's why, guys, I'm telling you today, I don't think it is worth it. And to make matters worse, post-COVID, the post office now increased their charges for shipping items by almost tenfold, but instead of improving their services, they actually made them worse. So first of all, I have suffered a lot of lost items. They just never got to the customers, and then some delayed. Like one actually took 4 months to get to the customer. 4 freaking months to get to the customer. And that was where I was just like, I am so done. I suffered so much loss. I had to do a lot of refunds, and I never got the items back. The post office would tell you, we are gonna ship it in, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks, and they would just never ship it. And you'd track your item and you just see it's still at City Square 4 or 5 months later. So that's when I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna shift everything to DHL, and I would encourage you to do so. I have been working with DHL since I started my Etsy business, and I have never had a single complaint. Like, shipments take 4 to 5 business days, except Australia, which takes a little longer, about 6 to 7 working days, and your item is safe and sound. You can track it. They are very efficient, and even throughout COVID period, they were functioning. Like, I never had any delay. And usually I used DHL only for higher ticket items such as Kyondo baskets, because it made sense for the customer to pay a significantly higher amount to have their Kyondo baskets shipped, because even the value of the Kyondos was much higher than items such as earrings. And if you're wondering, like, Eva, how am I going to ship something as little as an earring? And this is a strategy that I have adopted. So actually 3 main strategies. So number one, you can decide to just drop all lower ticket items, that is jewelry, earrings, and waist beads. Just drop all of them and focus on higher ticket items. Here we are talking about things like Kyondos. We are talking about Maasai sandals and the like, things that somebody would comfortably pay like 60, 70 US dollars for. And this allows you to pay for the shipping costs and still make some decent profit. That is strategy number one. Just drop the lower ticket items altogether. Strategy number two you can take is to maintain the lower ticket items. However, don't sell per piece. Go for wholesale. So for example, you can tell your customers, I'm going to be shipping necklaces, but it comes in a pack of 5. So give your customers, like, you can sell bundles. So that's something that I'm currently doing. I just bundle like 5 different earrings, and I tell the customer, for these 5 earrings, it costs like 60 US dollars inclusive of shipping. So the customer doesn't feel like I'm just paying so much for shipping and it's not worth it. That's strategy number 2. Bundle up your items together and give one bulk price. Number 3, you can just decide to go wholesale. So we are talking like, you can sell like 30, 40, 100 earrings or waist beads or necklaces or whatever. So you can just tell your customers, I'm offering wholesale prices and you're welcome to shop with me, like 50, 100, 20. I've seen actually some Etsy sellers selling as much as 100. So you can just bulk it up, like, this is wholesale. If you want to buy earrings from me, you have to buy them in wholesale so that it makes sense. Strategy number 4 you can use is still charge. So for example, this is another one that I'm currently using. So for example, I'm charging an earring at $5 US and shipping at $30 US. So I let my customers know that you only charge shipping once if you shop at my shop. So it doesn't matter if you buy 50 items, you only charge shipping once. So this encourages your customer. They could buy like 5 earrings, so it's gonna make sense for them to buy like 5 earrings. If you're charging $5 US per piece or per pair, then that's like $25 US. It makes sense to spend $25 US and pay for $30 of shipping. So that's another strategy that you can employ. Strategy number 5 you can employ is just drop all physical products and focus on selling digital products or digital downloads. Yeah. And if you're interested in finding out what kind of digital downloads can you sell on the Etsy.com platform, check this video up here. I outline the different kinds of digital downloads you can sell on the Etsy platform. So when it comes to DHL, I have encouraged my audience, do not go in as a walk-in customer. Here in Kenya, if you go to DHL as a walk-in customer, it's really expensive and it's going to be really difficult to compete effectively with the rest of people who are selling similar items. So what you want to do is to go in and sign up for a corporate account. And how do you get a corporate account? You have to have a registered business. Thank God for eCitizen platform, guys. You can register your business in less than 2 days, have your business certificate, everything ready. So what you need is your ID, you need your PIN number, and you're gonna need, there's a form when you go to the eCitizen platform. You can actually, if you think you have the money and you're gonna make the kind of sales that call, you can decide to incorporate a company. But personally, I just go for a sole proprietorship. It's easy, it's quick, it's fast. And when your business grows much bigger, then you may decide to incorporate. But if you're just looking for a sole proprietorship, it takes like 1 day from start to finish. You get your business name, choose, you pick any 3 business name that you want them to search for you, pay the money. It costs, I think, 1,000 bob for the name search plus registration and certificate. And on the on the eCitizen platform, they're gonna send you a form that you can download and have this form signed by a lawyer. So this form basically just shows that this is Eva, she lives in Kilimani, this is her address, and then you just put a signature. It's a very easy process. It shouldn't cost you more than 1,000 bob. And that letter, you can use it for multiple business registration. So it just shows that this is Eva and what she has put in here is true and correct to my knowledge. So that is the only thing you're gonna need to sign up for a sole proprietorship. So guys, that's my advice to you. Get your certification, get your business registered, and then go to DHL offices and register for a corporate account. You're gonna get a significantly reduced rates compared to what you get as a walk-in customer, and then you can continue your Etsy business. Well guys, what has been your experience shipping with Kenya Post Office or any other post office around the world? I was actually reading USPS, the US Post Office has also been having a lot of delays, but I don't think it's as bad as the ones we have here in Kenya. So let me know in the comment section below what has been your experience as an Etsy seller. And thank you for staying to the very end. I look forward to meeting you on the next video. Bye bye.